about the lawsuit which is filed against you by the IRS.
Hi, I'm IRS, IREX Scammers. If you're watching this video, which you are, you're probably fully aware of the fake IRS or US Treasury scam, but not everyone is. You see, this is Ethel. Ethel is a kind-hearted old lady whose only joy in life is the weekend visits of her grandchildren. However, even those will stop once the grandchildren reach adolescence, and then all she will have left is to contemplate on how short life actually is in her few remaining days. But Ethel is a cheery soul, honest and trusting, and she believes that the rest of the world is the same. Ethel has never been in trouble with the law. Those funny plants in her garden never drew any attention, and she has never even spoken to a policeman or government official before, but today that is all about to change. Ethel was given a cell phone by her son for Christmas. Although it's very basic, she can't even send a tweet about Kim K's new hairstyle, or receive a dick pic from one of the randy old boys at the Lawn Bowls Club. But something even more scary than a geriatric's penis is about to pop up on Ethel's phone. A Washington number. Or so it would seem, because today Ethel receives a call from Ranjit Kumar. He doesn't tell her that's his name though. He uses a name such as Daniel Wiseman or David Miller, a reassuring Anglo-American name. And who is Ethel to question him? His accent might seem a little off, but that could be because Ethel's hearing is not what it once was after so many rock concerts and her penchant for listening to Slipknot at full blast. You see, the call says it's from a Washington number, but the chances are the call is most likely coming from here or here in East India. And Ranjit is putting on a convincing act, you see. He has been working this scam so long he is having something of an identity crisis, and is starting to believe he really does work for the IRS Criminal Investigation Department. He has even found himself an old police uniform and takes great pleasure in berating his colleagues for tardiness and untied shoelaces, among other trivial matters. Ranjit, or Daniel, as Ethel believes he is called, has convinced her that she didn't pay her taxes from the year 2009 to 2014 correctly, and she starts to panic that perhaps in her ripe old age she could have possibly made a mistake. Daniel, or Ranjit, let's call him Danjit to keep it simple. Danjit has told Ethel she will go to prison if this matter is not resolved immediately. His exact words were probably, "You will go behind the bars." But luckily, Danjit is here to show Ethel each and everything, and she can avoid prison time if she just does one thing. Well, the thought of prison and no more weekend visits from her grandchildren has Ethel panicked, so she goes along with Danjit's request. She heads to her local Walmart, Walgreens, Dollar General, CVS Pharmacy, Rite Aid or Lowe's hardware store, and buys what Danjit called a government-certified voucher. Apparently it's something called an iTunes card. Well, Ethel has never heard of iTunes. She downloads all her music illegally, so she buys the iTunes card and gives Danjit the redeemable code. Alas, there is still an outstanding balance to pay, but Danjit says an officer will come to her house tomorrow to arrange a payment plan for the remaining amount. Yet next day no one arrives. Ethel contacts the IRS on their actual number and finds out she has been scammed. Too embarrassed at having the wool pulled over her eyes, Ethel takes no further action and does not tell a soul about her experience. I'd like to believe that Ethel had enough money for this not to affect her, but that is a question that will remain unanswered. However, what we do know for sure is that Ethel is no longer the trusting, good-hearted person she once was. This was the first of a two-part series on the IRS scam, how it works and where the money goes. Please subscribe for the next part.